daytime look, I guess you can call it. It's pretty matte, like all over the face. I just use like some shimmery kind of blush. But as far as like the eyes, it's like a very brown, copperish kind of color. I'm not really sure. I use a pigment from MAC, and it's such a beautiful color. So I did it. It's very soft. It's very like daytime appropriate. You can smoke it out a little bit more for like the night look, but overall it's a gorgeous color. So if you guys have any comments, leave them below. I didn't do a full face tutorial, by the way. I left it pretty simple, just pretty much just the eyes. But I'll leave all the description, everything that I used below in the description box. So till next time, guys.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start my look, obviously, by applying my Too Faced eyeshadow insurance. I decided to use a brush today. I don't really know why, but I did. So prime your lid, and then I took some of that eyeshadow insurance to my lower lash line. I started this look with a Morphe Blending brush. I'm not entirely sure of the number, but I'll list it below. And then I added Geek Peach Smoothie as a transfer color. That's really all it does for this look. The next color I used was MAC Saddle. I started at the outer corner, and I take that all the way to the inner corner of the eye. And I really do take my time blending this color out because it is like a smoked out look, but it's very soft, so you definitely want to take your time when you do this and really just blend that color out as much as you can and smoke it out. Just blend it all the way out. As you can tell, like on the outer corner, I basically take it as far out as I can take that color. So just keep blending that color. Now I took here a MAC flat brush. I'll list the numbers below for the brushes I use, but I pretty much just use the same brush all the time. It's just I've got accustomed to it. And I take that same MAC saddle color and I smoke out my lower lash line. And I think I add another color to this one, but this is probably like the most product I use on my lower lash line. It's just that saddle color. Now this one is Makeup Geek Cocoa Bear, and I put that on the outer corner with that same flat brush, and then I put it on the inner corner as well. I know it looks kind of crazy right now, but trust me, gotta blend it out. Now that blending brush I'm using, it's a super old NARS blending brush. I've had it for years. I've tried other brushes. I've purchased brushes on and off, and it just doesn't compare. It's like this old brush is like really broken in, so it just works perfectly. And it has like a little point at the end, and it works perfect to get into those inner corners. So same thing, as you can tell, I just blend that color out into the saddle color by MAC. So just continue to do that until it's like, you don't have any harsh lines, it's nice and blended out. And then I take that MAC flat brush again, and I take just a little bit of that Cocoa Bear from Makeup Geek and just blend it out, just like on the outer corner of my lash line. Now this is the pigment color I was talking about from MAC. It's called Melon. I've had it for a while and I hadn't really used it. So with this one, all I do is pretty much I took a flat brush, I wet it with some Fix Plus from MAC, and I apply that all on the inner lid. Now you can apply that with your finger. It's gonna work just as fine, just fine, but I prefer to use a brush. So just pack on that color as much as you want so you can get like a really intense look. And then I just take a little bit of that and then just put it right in like the inner part of my lower lash line. Just a little bit, just to give a little bit of a color. And for my lashes, I use Ardell number 113. OMG. All I can say is just OMG. I am in love with those lashes. They are beautiful. They're like natural hair or something like that. Now with that same old NARS blending brush, I just blended the color so the pigment doesn't look too harsh. And really that's just the end of my tutorial, guys. So hope you enjoy it.